This is the Piscifun Carbon R1 rod and the Carbon X2 2000 reel. Brand new to me. Ducks. Lucky for them, it's over. Everything you need right there to catch big brown trout. A little bigger. Yeah, look at that. There, that's what we want. Really test that rod out. The reel, hear the drag. Oh, ho, 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 ho. I don't know, they're biting light. Must not had him hooked very well, but that is a sad deal. I don't think he was huge, but he was nice enough. I sure wish we could have got a good look at him. See, right in the corner of the mouth there. If they're really aggressive, they'll just inhale that. If this was you that made this cast, I bet you thought you had a monster on. Yep, I bet that one fought pretty good. Oh, that was a good pickup. That was a good pickup. Feels like a big fish. Beautiful brown trout. Beautiful brown. Look at that. Gator rolls. I'm gonna try to get him before we get to this current here. He's just kind of getting all wrapped up. See if I can get him quick while he's stuck. Oh. Got him in the net. I was just thinking to myself before that one bit, boy, this is going to be a boring video. No bites in this entire section. Keeping them in the water as I walk here. And one little boom, boom, boom. I knew he was big, the way he hit. And honestly, he did not put up much of a fight. Let's check him out though. All right, first bigger fish on the new rod and reel setup here by Piscifun. Piscifun, not Piscifun, Piscifun. And it's a beauty. Swallowed it, so we're gonna bite this off. Especially in those bigger fish. Everything I've read says it is just better to not dig around in there. Just bite that off, just a little hook. The fish will be fine. All right, let's get a look at him here. All right, such a great fish. I mean, he's probably 22, kind of my guess. Let's get a good release on him and save him for one of you guys. You know, I'm looking at this fish. He might be more like 23. He's just kind of long, big head on him. That was fun. down the back. That'll bother me the rest of the day. Nothing too exciting about this stretch of river right here. It's straight. However, there's just a deeper run on this left side, kind of by this little point of trees. Looks like I think it's a brown. Yep, exactly. Always harder to land these out in the middle of the river like this though. Browns up by the trees. Nice little fish. Always feels twice as big in the current though, don't they? So he was right on top here. Oh, that was a fish. And I totally missed it. Right over here on this right side. Wasn't really paying attention. There you go, buddy. Not always, but this is kind of a good picture of the difference between where I'd find rainbows and browns. Browns in the sticks, rainbows kind of out here more in the open. Not always the case, but if I'm looking for browns, I'm starting here. It's deeper. Oh, there's a bite. Got some cover. I mean, not that there can't be rainbows there, but ripped his lips. He won't hit again, but there might have been more than one. I mean, it's just a great float right there. There's a big fish. This waited. My line stopped moving. Okay. Let's see if we can come after him. I'm walking through all the... Oh, this got twisted up too a little bit. Yeah. Thank you. It's always good to have fans. Really pretty fish. Right in the corner of the mouth. Okay, let me show you this beauty. There. It's a great fish. Okay, let's get a good release. Get a good release of this guy. Got him right there. Guys, I've been intermittent fasting for the past 2 weeks. So I don't eat between 7 at night to 11 in the morning, but here we are, 1 o'clock. First little bite to eat. I only say that because the fishing just got me distracted. I didn't even think about eating. Hard to beat a little afternoon coffee here on the river while fishing. Appreciate you guys watching. Let me tell you exactly how I set up here while fishing the river in the winter. Size 8 salmon egg hook. Split shot about 12 to 18 inches up. You can mess around with that. Here's why shrimp works so good. 1, the scent. it's stinky. Ask my wife when I get home. She'd be like, you went fishing, didn't you? Yep. Number 2, this might be the most overlooked, but maybe it's up there with the scent for sure. Shrimp is buoyant, and when this weight is bouncing on the river bottom slowly, the shrimp, more so than a worm or nightcrawler or whatever, is gonna be up here floating along. And you'll see me as I'm fishing. I got my new Piscifun rod out here, and I'm just letting it drift, and it almost looks like I'm jigging. I lift up, down, and it's just getting this weight to move down the river just a little bit. And as it does that, the shrimp is just kind of floating along right there in the strike zone. Got a big trout. Just grab it and go. 6-pound mono is my favorite. Size 8 salmon egg hook, a couple different split shots. You just want to make sure you're on the bottom. If you're not bouncing bottom, add some weight. If you're getting hung up all the time, put a smaller split shot on there. Fan cast, you're going to cast basically directly across from you. Let it float below you. Don't cast upstream, or you will be snagging everything. Fish those current seams. Fish the deep parts of the river that still has some flow. You don't want the stagnant water. You want depth with flow. Look for any obstructions in the river that'll cause some sort of backwater or cover for big fish like browns. Browns like that cover. And just keep trying new spots. Eventually you'll figure out what the right float is. I'm gonna fish this stretch and then head home. See, I switched hooks to a red hook. I don't know if that matters. After I snagged a tree in the spot I've been fishing for 10 minutes, get right back in there, and this brown trout hammers it. Not a very big one, but we'll take it. All right, this one might be a good one to end on. Nice little brown trout. It's fun. It's like you've been hooked before. I'll take it. All right, welcome to the river, guys. My name is Matt. This is Old Hat Fishing, and there's a few ways you can do a review video. The first one is you say this is the best product in the history of products ever made, because you got something for free and you want them to keep giving you stuff for free. You talk it up to the point where it's just silly. So that's one type. And then the other type is the nerdy guys who are like the gear guys who dissect every little part of whatever they're reviewing. And I really appreciate those guys. I'm not one of them, but I'm thankful there are people like that out there. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm not a great YouTube product reviewer. And so the best thing I can do is use it, see how it works in real life situations, and give you my best. Here's what I think. I don't think you should ever buy something because I'm using it. But if I can try something and at least throw out some options there. So when you were trying to buy a product like I'm gonna use right here for fishing on the river or other places, it's just all of our lakes are froze. So my hope in reviewing this Piscifun, yes, Piscifun, I thought it was Piscifun until they told me it's Piscifun. This Piscifun rod and reel combo, my hope is to say, here's an option, check it out. If it's something that you think would work for you, at least you know I've used it. And so that's today's review. Let me just show you what we're reviewing. And then my hope, my plan anyways, is to test this out on a big brown trout. We're down here on the BOISE River, and we have the Piscifun Carbon R1 rod. And when they gave me a few options to pick from, I went with a 7'3" model. I wanted this for two reasons. One, the way I'm fishing, it's nicer, I think, to just have a little bit longer rod, which kind of keeps that bait out in the strike zone a little bit easier than with a shorter rod. So 7'3" rod. First glance, it's very light, it's balanced. The reel is the Carbon X2. I went with the 2000 model. It seemed like it fit better on this rod. And you know, nice balanced rod, reel. Now the really nerdy gear guys will break this down and tell you all about the 6.2 to 1 gear ratio. They'll tell you about the line capacity, 10+1 ball bearings. I'm sure that's really cool. I just wanna know if it works. I wanna know if I set the hook, if there's good backbone here, good sensitivity in the rod tip. I wanna know that the drag does this. When you get a big fish on, I wanna hear that today too. Does it do those things? I do know it's got Fuji guides, and I think that's pretty good, right? Fuji. So let's test this out on a bunch of, hopefully, Boise River trout, rainbows, browns. Ideally, if we could test this on a big brown, that would really give me an idea what this rod's made of and what it's capable of. So I think though, that this is gonna be an excellent, excellent perch trolling rod and reel this spring on Cascade. If you wanna see another video on that, just wait till, wow, 2 months, maybe 2.5 months. It's coming quick.